Hello and welcome to Between the Panels by Comic Combo Express.
Between the Panels is brought to you by W. Get your dub on.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought that was going to be a lot.
Thought it was gonna be a lot worse.
I did. I
No
did.
yo-yos today. This is not the same show.
It could have
Calm
been.
down show.
Could have been.
It's a calm down show today. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, okay.
Like
You kind of stun locked me. I wasn't expecting
Threw
that.
us entirely off. All right,
Wait,
show's canceled.
Oh, hang on,
Never
guys. Hold up. All right. I'm your host, Pedro Vega. You can follow me over on all the socials at PevGamer.
the Pat Gamer.
The PevGamer. Hydrate, guys.
Hydrate.
Yep.
Good time.
Good time. Sponsored by W.
Thank you, Saber. To my left,
water.
you guys know him. You guys can go check him out only on this show, youtube.com/Comic Combo Express. The Marvel fanboy himself, Pedro. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Goofing off like crazy. How you doing?
Good. You having a good day?
Awesome day.
Good. And to my right, you guys know him. You guys can follow him at all social medias at WebheadVega. How you doing, Anthony?
I'm tired as hell, but we're gonna power through this. We're gonna have some fun today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Fred, he's in the house.
He's in the house. He's in the house.
Comic Combo
No,
Express.
don't ruin this for me. So let's kick right on off with the fun stuff. So yesterday was State of Play for Sony, the Japanese version, and one of the big ticket items was a Marvel fighting game that we've been kind of sort of loosely following called Marvel Token Soul Fighters.
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at what they had to show off at the show.
I love the style of this game, but hate the designs.
You don't like the designs?
I like the Ghost Rider one.
Those
Robbie Ray.
Yeah, Robbie Reyes looks great.
I hate that he has a fucking turtle.
Spider-Man, yeah, he looks a little.
Spider-Man's one elbow pads. Storm looks cool.
Yeah, but all these heroes are based in Japan, it looks like. So cool. Savage Land is the new map, though. That was revealed.
At least the Captain America looks like the movie version.
Iron Man's okay.
Iron Man looks like a small mech.
He looks more like a samurai.
I think Star-Lord looked a little funny.
Oh
my God.
The X-Men.
Well, the X-Mansion, all the characters in the background look like they're the Americanized standard X-Men. So
They're not fighting?
not yet, at least.
Doom looks cool.
I like Doom.
I don't
Looks good.
I don't like the fur on Star-Lord.
Star-Lord. No, really? I kind of like it.
Oh, the
Look at those kid
different
versions.
costume.
Did you read the corner? Hey, Beta, welcome to the stream. And they have an online social hub.
That's pretty cool.
That is really sick.
Oh, there's a car in there.
So
Bridger.
the closed beta on the PS5 will be from December 5th to 7th. That will be an entire weekend to get another closed beta. I didn't join the first closed beta. Did you?
And not, but I would like to look into it and see how I could get the.
When is the release day in?
There's no release date as far
Oh.
as I understand. Yeah, they're still beta.
Hey, baby.
They're doing all the balancing and betaing it and such and such. No pun intended, but if you didn't hear me before, hi Beta, how are you?
Whee!
What are you doing to my cat? Oh,
Jumping off the table.
nice, great. So
Yeah.
I know you're probably a little bit more excited than. No offense, Dad, but I imagine Anthony's probably more excited about Marvel's Token Fighters. What are you thinking?
I think gameplay wise, it's as long as it plays fun, it plays similar to the original, like Marvel vs. Capcom's, Marvel Superheroes,
That's what I was thinking.
X-Men vs. Street Fighter. As long as it plays similar to those, I think it'll be fine. It's hard to mess up a fighting game when you have a great roster, unless you're that one anime game that shit the bed because they couldn't pay for Naruto and Dragon Ball all together.
Oh,
I forgot what game that is. I wish I could shout it out, but it's like a game on the PlayStation 4. They had all these huge anime titles.
are you
and,
serious?
Yeah, it just shit the
Like
bed.
Mega Man and stuff like that.
Maybe
No, like
actually.
anime characters, I think.
Anime.
But like all it was right before
Wait a
Dragon Ball
minute.
Fighters.
Yeah, I remember what you're
It was
talking
right
about.
around that
What
time.
the hell was that? It had JoJo's Bizarre
Yeah,
Adventure,
it had everyone. It had the greatest roster of all time.
but it was missing Dragon Ball. And
no,
it
had
it had Dragon Ball in there.
Yeah,
had-
Goku?
Yeah, it
Vegeta?
was- but then
I'm gonna
Dragon
look it
Ball
up.
Fighters came out like right after that or around that same time.
I'm gonna look it up now.
If they had a release date, it would feel like the beginning of something bigger. Like when how Marvel superheroes first came out before the Marvel vs. Capcom games and all that stuff. I think it's something like that. 'Cause
Sure.
that artwork looks pretty decent.
And also like again, for fighting games, think of the biggest fighting games. Like the best Mortal Kombats are
Street
9,
Fighters.
10, and 11. And I guess if you go back, like Armageddon, the
Jump
best
Force. That's
Jump
what it was
Force,
called.
yes.
Yeah.
Jump Force.
the
Yeah,
best.
it was older, not older,
Uh.
but it came out during the PS4 era. It was a fighting game, but all anime characters,
Oh,
like from
wow.
different franchises.
But like a lot of like when you look at like the best fighting games around, like the best Street Fighters, best Mortal Kombat's, best Tekkens, they're all the ones with like the best rosters, the most variety. And that's, I think, what you look for in most of them. They're going to play relatively similar. Each one's going to be a little different than the last one. But
Sure.
again, you want something with a solid roster. Again, what's the worst Marvel vs. Capcom game? Or anything?
Infinite?
Infinite's going to be the worst one.
Yeah.
Smallest roster, most changes to it. It made it complicated. What's the worst Mortal Kombat in recent memory?
DC. Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Yeah.
Or Mortal
Or
Kombat 1.
Justice.
Injustice was
Injustice.
great.
I would-
That was such a good game.
I would point to Mortal
Some of
Kombat
those
vs. DC and Mortal Kombat number 1. Or the new Mortal Kombat 1. I don't say
Yeah, the
one.
newest one.
Because those were stripped down rosters and it took apart a lot of what the roster could have been. And obviously, DC had a lot of regulations with cutting down on characters. That was a different problem. But what I'm getting at is, as long as this game gets invested in and there's enough variety in characters, this game will do just fine.
Yeah, I really do feel like this is a Marvel versus Capcom minus Capcom. Like,
Absolutely.
I also kind of like the idea that even though all of your you unlock your characters as the stage progresses.
Yes.
So that's a really cool concept for a fighting game. Oh, excuse me. And they're all sharing a health bar, but you can utilize all of them at once, which is amazing.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
cool stuff, right?
I think I try not to get my I try not to get a hard opinions on different features in fighting games. Because again, I grew up a lot with like the Marvel vs. Capcom, where everyone has their own health bar and you regenerate in between fights.
Yep.
Mortal Kombat 9 just had straight 2 health bars. That's about it.
Yep.
And then there was games like Mortal Kombat 1 where you get all these guys coming in, jumping in, kicking ass, and again there's only 1 health bar and it's only for 1 character, and the other guy just stands there. I try to keep an open mind. Again, there's a whole lot to do in fighting games that haven't been done yet.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, multiple characters share 1 singular health bar could definitely work.
Definitely agreed.
I want to reiterate that Anthony does know about fighting games. I've seen him play a lot of fighting games and he kicks ass. So he knows like what's the limits of what we need and what we don't. So
I'm putting it out there.
There's a lot to do.
I made my name on YouTube from playing Mortal Kombat. So
They haven't seen him play yet.
Oh no, I played with him many
Or
times.
really?
the sparring partners.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he trained you good then.
He didn't train me.
No,
Yeah.
I am the predecessor.
Oh, the predecessor.
Yeah, see,
It's his time. His time is not.
I had some mean Mortal Kombat 11 days towards the end of that lifespan of the game.
Yeah, I'm about to say your Johnny Cage scares me.
It was
So,
Yes.
we'll do all the video game news first before we do movies or comics. So, another big one that I'm excited for, and solely because of the collaboration, there's a new game called Delta Force, and they are collaborating with Konami, and they put out this little 27-second trailer that I want everyone to live react to.
Oh my god, Snake.
Are we underwater?
We're just on land.
Oh my god, different Snake.
Oh my god, another snake. Snake!
Who's the dude with the sign?
Huh?
Who's that dude in the background?
No idea.
Oh yeah, all right, I'm down for this.
Yep, so
Legend of this triangle?
a delta. That's the symbol for delta.
PlayStation symbol that you use to press up to or jump.
Triangle.
It's the triangle. It's called something else.
No, the triangle originates from Greek. The triangle
It's Delta.
means
I
delta.
don't know. Every time I see a triangle, I keep thinking of the PlayStation controller. Triangle.
Yeah, all right. Metal Gear though, that should be fun.
They're
As someone who's only casually played all the Metal Gears,
Yeah.
it's always fun gameplay. Again, I expect. I have
always a good time.
Yeah, I have medium expectations. Again,
When is that released?
I'm sure.
No release date. They just announced the collaboration.
I'm sure it'll be out in the next like 3 years.
Probably sooner than
Yeah,
that.
be out before GTA 6, which got delayed again.
Yes, which that's another big news too. Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed again. They are now saying November. So
What's the
do you
delay?
You weren't here for it, but Anthony and I had a conversation about this. And Anthony straight up said to me, "This game's never coming out." I'm like, "Yeah, it's set to
So-
release for May," and he's like, "It's not going to."
I think part of it is I don't think that anything's actually being done right now. I think that they're probably fronting money at this point, money laundering. They keep adding updates to GTA 5. Not sure why.
2 seconds of
final
the game. If you want to put in some money,
final update is supposed to come out though for GTA 5 Online. I think the only reason why they're not releasing it in 2025, like the original intention was, because they started working on GTA 5, or I'm sorry, GTA 6 Online, and then they pushed it back because now there's more complications. And if GTA 5 takes in millions and millions of dollars, why would you stop updating that?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to point at. It's like, oh, like if you could milk this game and you get make so much more money on 5,
Yeah,
but for 6, you got to put so much money into making it, so much money into producing online servers for it.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about servers like they're trying to be for everywhere. I mean, the new systems are. The PlayStation CEO, something of that nature, was like, we hit the limits of consoles, and we're gonna have to make consoles and computers at this point.
Do you think it's a cash grab?
Oh, it can be. It can.
It totally could be.
If they are actually putting it, if they're doing what they're saying, they're putting that much money into this new game, and it can't necessarily be a cash grab for putting so much cash.
So what's your confidence on how good it's going to be?
If it comes out, it's going to be amazing. But if it doesn't come out, which I don't think it will, I think we're getting played.
I think, so Rockstar. By the way, the Sony FSO CEO.
It was I want to say it was CEO, but it was someone high up.
Well, it's funny too because I think he might have. Because just yesterday he said that the PS5 has reached its halfway life expectancy already. Yeah. Which, I mean, great because it's been 5 years, right? Just about 5 years.
I will say it feels like this was one of the more underwhelming consoles. I think because
really.
It came out was it 2020 was when it came out?
2019 into 2020, yeah.
So inside that, we've only had so many like legendary games, if that makes sense. I feel like
look back, the top 10 legendary games
easily. Like, well, so I think like going on the PS4, God of War came out towards the end.
Sure,
they had Spider-Man.
Sure,
Call of Duty I think was peaking around there, like Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, okay.
Modern Warfare, not Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2019. Yep.
Are there any other big franchise I'm forgetting?
On the PS4?
Yeah, and like the 4 is on GTA again.
5.
GTA. Well, if you don't count the ones that were re-released, like from the PS3 to the PS4.
Oh, Fallout 4.
Or there was another. Yeah, I understand.
A lot of big names were like, I feel like the first 2, bare minimum, the first 2 or 3 years of
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima was amazing.
It's a great game.
The first 2 or 3 years of the PS5's life, again, it was COVID, everything shut down again. There's not going to be as many games.
Sure.
We had the Miles Morales Spider-Man game, which was
the sequence of Spider-Man.
A very disappointing follow-up, especially when he's like one of the best games.
Actually, to give you a little bit more of a piece to your argument too, because the Miles Morales game came out on the PS4. So that also doesn't really help the PS5 as an argument, right?
The scarcity of the consoles coming out, where it's like, oh, not everyone can get the console. Everyone, it was selling out immediately, and not everyone get it. So many games were catered to the PS4 and Xbox One, and not to this next level system. And I think a lot of games took big hits. Like, and the first one is every sport game that came out up until probably this past generation was catering to the last one, and it was taking a hit in development. Call of Duty is still running on every single console possible, and it's frying people's PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones,
which is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Cyberpunk, I think maybe he took the biggest hit. I mean, all the bad publicity, all the updates that they take so many steps back. That's because it was catering to the 4 and the Xbox One. And it couldn't put its foot down.
And when it finally did come out on the PS5 and they did all the updates to fix it, the game runs like a dream, and it's a great game. But you actually bring up a really good point, and I hadn't considered it. Like when I think of the PS5, I think of the Spider-Man franchise, and 2 out of those 3 games came out on the PS4. Right. I think of Metal Gear Solid Delta, which I don't know if Delta came out on the 4, but that's also a remake of a game that came out on the PlayStation 2. I think of Ghost of Yotai and Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima came out on the PS4. Think of God of War Ragnarok. That's what Ragnarok came out on the PS4.
I think
You're totally right.
And Assassin's Creed, I mean, they had a bunch of games on the 4 and one game on the 5?
But you gotta remember
One exclusive, yeah.
But you gotta remember, it's all about the release of the times of these old games or new games that are coming out.
Sure.
And at the time that it came out, what system was out already? Like, and all these old games that came out on PlayStation 4, obviously PlayStation 4 at that time was the biggest thing. It's not
Sure.
as now. Now it's PS5. Anything that goes with it, you attach it to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Well, that's the thing, right? If we look at I think it also depends on how you classify the era, right? So just because the PS5 is out, but there's still games being made for the PS4, right? So
there's I want to quickly divide it from PlayStation to Xbox because
yes, that's
the jump from Xbox, the original Xbox to the 360. Remember that came out before the 360 came out before the PlayStation 3.
Right.
There was a couple months, or it was just the Xbox running show.
yeah.
There was a lot of games that were not available on Xbox that were available on the 360. They made a hard cut for them. Where PlayStation 2 was one of the, if not the greatest selling console of all time. They had some leeway. There was a lot of overlap with games, but there were still games that were exclusively for that console. The first one that came to mind was Spider-Man 3, I want to say, the movie tie-in.
Moving tie-in.
The video game in the PlayStation 2 was different from the game in the 360 and the PlayStation 3.
That's fair.
That was kind of the buffer room where they were making separate games. They weren't catering to the old system, but they were just making the old system its own game.
Yeah,
that's not what's happening anymore. I think the only thing that was the only franchise like that is like NBA 2K was making a shit ton of money. They were still making different games for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and separate games for the Series X and the PlayStation 5, which I think has not necessarily hurt them, but once they made that hard cut, it's like, hey, we're moving on from that old system. They added the My Eras. They added a lot more things for content creators to work with.
Yeah. I believe, and this is because this all comes past grab on just Xbox and PlayStation and Wii and all that stuff, is during
Borderlands.
All game systems basically.
Borderlands. Yeah,
you know how we were explaining how like certain games comes out and it's only for a certain system.
Sure. Yeah.
Like because it was attached to the year it came out, what was hot at the time. If let's let me use an example. GTA.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
When it first came out, what was it tied to?
The original one or the newest one?
The
5.
The original.
The original was tied just to the PlayStation 1, I believe.
Okay, so I believe every GTA since the first one should be able to be playable not only with any PlayStation 1, but beyond PlayStation 1. Like it should be workable with PS2,
like backwards
PS4,
compatibility.
Now, if it came out, it's a hypothetical. GTA came out during the time PlayStation 4 came out, then it should only be playable for PlayStation 4 and maybe even PlayStation 5. Anything beyond that.
Okay.
Meaning like a new GTA comes out, it could be for PlayStation 4 and beyond.
So you're saying any game that's developed shouldn't be left behind a console, not necessarily.
Absolutely.
Because this bullshit.
That's fair.
I totally agree. When you get this bullshit, a new game comes out that is a sequel to an older game that went to an older system.
Sure.
And they sell it, but you got to have the new system to play it. It's ridiculous because it's tied to the original
game.
So why can't it be just the same thing with the Station 2?
So
it just forces us to buy
another
game console.
Well, the only time I think it works is when a studio steps in and they remake a game, right? So like,
that's also what I was going to work at. But
you were okay.
I'm going to.
Yeah, no. Tell me what your thoughts are before I get into mine.
So, Capcom is I think the front runner in, hey, let's just remake our shit and keep going. And I think Nintendo also does this to some degree, to a large amount.
I think you're right though. Capcom's definitely
Capcom's like the guys. Like Resident Evil is constantly getting not only releases, remakes, but just the remasters. They're constantly getting new game
to the new console.
Where I feel like that's the only thing we're getting excited for is, hey, Resident Evil. It's like new game, remake. I'm sorry. New game, remaster, remake. New game, remaster, remake.
Here, I'm just gonna, while you guys are talking, just so I don't want you to be left behind in the conversation. I want to show you actually something that's super important So a great example of what Anthony is talking about is Resident Evil 2 came out in what, 1999?
Yeah.
I want to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So back in 2019, Capcom, they were struggling with selling newer Resident Evil games. 7 had come off of the brinks and 8 was announced. So they wanted to take back the classic stories and re-roll them essentially.
Right.
So Resident Evil 2 was the first in this project of remakes.
Okay.
And it is, I think, widely acclaimed as one of the best remakes from a PlayStation 1 game to a PS4 and 5 game.
Okay, which is fair. But again, money out of your pocket just to get something you could have played with your PlayStation 1.
So
Here's, and you tell me if you understand kind of what I'm saying, Anthony. Let me just pull it up real quick while we're talking. Oh, there's an ad. Hang on. Well, I'm
I
gonna mute
will
that.
say while this is loading, there are I am not anti remakes or remasters, but with that being said, my big thing is that shouldn't be the driving point of a system.
I agree.
Where I find again the biggest PlayStation 5 games right now and the biggest Xbox Series X games, Tony Hawk Pro Skater,
which is a remake.
Resident Evil,
which is a remake.
I just opened up my Xbox an hour ago. What was the first thing advertised me? Fallout 4.
The anniversary edition.
Yes.
Yep.
All of these games, again, great games. Not saying they're bad. I want something else. Spider-Man 2 was a great game. Great game. And it was its own thing. I loved
There was
that.
so much to do in that game.
Marvel Rivals' own thing. Hell, the fucking Battlefield, the newest one.
Oh, 6.
It's its own idea. It's not.
Well,
going
Marvel
off an old
Rivals
game.
in them, they add a lot more, so it's never gonna get stale. As long as they're able to download and add more to the game.
And same thing with
itself.
like Fortnite. It's not necessarily going back to an older game. Where again, it's cool to go back and get the legendary games remastered, like how PS2 used to have Game of the Years come out, or they would have the greatest hit catalog of the red labels.
Yes.
They're letting the game be more accessible to newer generations. With that being said, PlayStation has added streaming ideas where you could stream an old game, you could play it again without necessarily having to buy it again. That's what I think I'd prefer more than anything else.
Yeah, having the subscription and getting the older games put on the console is kind of more my speed, I feel.
Yeah.
Like I was just recently playing the original, remember Siphon Filter on the PlayStation 1? They ported them over to the PS5 and it's free if you have the Plus subscription, which I mean I don't mind paying for. That's how I play online. So to have that there and being able to go through all those games again, freaking awesome. That's how you do it.
That's simple.
Tiny said 100% agree. As someone who loves the remakes, a new series would be nice. You can tell it's almost getting desperate with the fact they already are working on a remake of Resident Evil 0.
Yes, 100%.
So here's where because I'm with you. I really like the remakes and the remasters for specific games. I think it brings a new category of audience. And something like this, like the comparison, I'm just going to show you the comparison to Resident Evil. So this is done. I don't know the name of the creator that did this, so I apologize for credit. On the left side that you guys are going to see, you're going to see the remake, and the right side is the original game. You're going to see how big of the difference it is. So the entrance hall, for instance, of the game, this is in the original. This is the PS1, very PS1 graphics, fixed camera angle. And here's what the remake looks like. It looks like a totally different video game, right?
Yeah.
These kind of remakes I am here for.
100%.
Now, a remaster or a report, like if they're putting literally the original Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation 5 with the original graphics and then asking you $60 for it, that's a crime. That's a crime to me.
No, that is a crime.
That's where or like
so where would we say again, I think I'm falling back to the same few franchises.
Yeah.
Where does Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection fall into this? Because they are doing that exact thing where they're giving you 5, 6 games.
4. Even more. It's only 4.
Never mind.
And I think they're I don't think it's a full 70 they're asking for, but it's still like I'm gonna guess $40 for the Legacy Collection. That's MK1.
I can tell you right now.
Could have sworn it's more on that because I feel like they had.
So it's Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, 3 Ultimate, 4 Gold, 4.
Yeah, I could have sworn they had one of the bad. Like I could have sworn they had like Special Forces in that collection.
Oh, they might. I can look.
but
I can look what's on that
it's still
collection.
it's hold on.
I'm looking right now while you guys are talking.
But it's still that idea. That's $70 for that. That's insane.
Whoa,
Oh,
wait, what?
right.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
no,
so
50,
it's- I'm
50,
sorry,
50, 50.
it's
70 for the collectors.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
We're on Atari's website right now. We're looking at it. They're the
Um,
developers that are helping modernize the game.
like I
let's
like
see.
that it's available for these new games, but like
It's also like available for Atari and shit.
look
No, Atari's is the developer helping them.
Oh, I thought
Oh, it
that was-
does.
Oh, and Sub-Zero Mythology. Okay, cool.
So Mythology, Special
So-
Forces, and then 1 through 4.
Everyone's been asking for obviously the remasters of 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think are the staple. Mortal Kombat fans want it back. It's cool.
Sure.
But Shaolin Monks is something that's been begged for years, and it's nothing's being done about it, and it
Well, do
sucks.
you remember? I think you and I were much more excited about it. The end of Mortal Kombat 11, there was this huge hint that they were going to redo Shaolin Monks with a modern story.
Yes,
They should have. Mortal Kombat 1 should have happened.
but yeah, it's for the what, fourth game in a row. They're rebooting they're doing new stuff, and they're making a new timeline, and it's
Yeah.
frustrating.
And if they were going to do it, I'd rather it be a remake of Shaolin Monks. And tell
Yeah,
the story
I mean,
that way.
yeah. Go
I
balls
would
to
rather
the
have
wall.
if you're gonna remake something, add something new to it.
Yeah,
Like
Some games
extra.
are better at doing it than others. Like that's why
Exactly.
I don't shit on Konami, because Konami's starting to catch up. They did a remake of
fair.
Silent Hill 2 and there's new shit in there. They did a remake of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, there's new shit in there. And while those those 2 games are coming out, they still released a new game because they released Silent Hill F, which was not a remake.
yeah.
Cat, can you not show your ass?
World, don't show the world.
Only cats.
Only cats.
Only paws.
Only pause is funny. Tiny brings up a good point. They did the same thing with Resident Evil 4 remastered on the PS4 and it was shit. I remember that. They basically ported over the GameCube remake, the HD Resident Evil 4, to the PS4 and asked like $50 for it. I remember that. What else? What else was there that was big in that? Your point about Capcom too. At least they've also released newer games.
Yeah,
On the in between. You know,
yeah, and they're okay.
it's all right. She's fine.
She's fine. She's lovely.
Yeah, and there's definitely certain things I like about remasters and remakes, but at some point it can't be the thing dominating sales and dominating the new generation consoles.
I agree with you, but they are right now, and it kind of is booty.
Well,
The new
side
game.
note,
Yeah.
Booty.
look at PlayStation 3. If you wanted to play the first Sonic, you had Sonic Generations. It's a new game. They added new stuff to it, new not only just new mechanics, new graphics. If you want to play NBA Jam, you had I forgot what the
I'm just taking.
I think it was NBA Jam on Fire Edition, which
Yep.
was the new rosters.
They updated that.
They had everyone from politics to the EA character. They had Mass Effect as a basketball team,
which is
you could play
hilarious.
that. If you wanted to play, I don't think Crash got a game in the 3.
Did, but we don't talk about it. It was Activision's Mind Over Mutant, and
Oh,
they're
never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's a great point. The PS4 brought about the remastered Insane trilogy, and it added a new level,
Yeah.
and it added updated graphics, and you
Yeah.
can play as Coco through the entire thing.
I-
To me, that was worth $60. I got 3 games with all new updated graphics.
Well, in a couple of months from now, it'll probably be PlayStation 6. And then we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
And we'll end up seeing what happens. I don't mind the era of remakes, but like Anthony said, they can't dominate all of the sales.
Agree.
When we're sitting at the table and saying, "Oh my god," when we think of the PS5, for instance, we're thinking Ghost of Yotai. Oh shit, are there any others? And Spider-Man 2. Like
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
And that's about it.
that's it.
and now Wolverine, but it's not even out yet, so we can't even.
Yeah, that's gone through it.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that one.
Speaking of too, the chief executive of Marvel had made a comment on Insomniac that they're going to be working together a lot more. So that's really exciting.
That's great news.
I'm telling everybody. I said something to Anthony the other day. Better see an Insomniac Marvel Daredevil game before I
Yeah.
hit 30. But
So my idea, I don't necessarily need to see Spider-Man in this Wolverine game.
I don't either.
It's cool to have the mental space that it's in the same universe. I don't need it to overlap. With that being said, I think the next person, I love Daredevil. I would love a Ghost Rider game.
Moon Knight would be
Something
cool,
Moon
too.
Knight would
Moon Knight
Moon Knight, I was working towards him. I think he'd be really good. Or I no, I was gonna say maybe someone like a Star Lord, someone a little more cosmic, but I
Hi,
do
Tiny.
kind of like the
I'm listening to you. I'm sorry.
I do kind of like the idea of having street level guys go through their own thing and then work your way. Hell, even hey, they should do a Black Panther Captain America game. Did that game get canceled yet?
No,
It
it's
was
still,
delayed.
it
It was delayed.
Delayed a game.
I actually we just watched a trailer on it.
Yeah, we
recently.
did.
Yeah.
We're still waiting.
Yeah, we're still waiting. Well, EA goes through development hell
Yeah.
every once in a while, so I get it.
And then they just got purchased not too long ago.
What happened?
They're purchased.
They
right?
got
That is
purchased.
true. They did get purchased. So,
So that's
but that
another
game
delay.
wasn't on the chopping block, so I'll take it. There was a shit ton of games that were canceled though.
So what's going on with this? There's a new Mario movie.
Yes,
let's
let's
talk
check out
about
this
this.
trailer.
Brie Larson's casted.
Yes, so you guys, you both saw the Mario movie? Yeah,
I did.
you didn't see one with
It's
Chris
a
Pratt?
me, a Chris Pratt.
It was during the time my grandkids didn't get to watch it with me. So
I thought it was a very good movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to watch it though.
You
It's on
should.
my list.
All right, so the second movie has been announced. I present to you guys Mario
sequel.
Super Galaxy.
The sequel.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought Jack Black's in this. Animation looks great already. That's what Bandit looks like in her head.
That is what Bandit looks like in her head.
Hey, big guy! You wanted to see us?
Don't move, I'll be right up. Sipping the soup.
Oh my
cleaning
god,
the
the minions.
That's why it looks better. Illumination.
And also trim the
They're doing
plums
the
I push. Here we go. Hey, Luigi. What's up, Mario? Behold, I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Love the colors.
It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Wow. Sorry about that. That's
Is
the
Chris
old
Pratt doing
Bowser
the voice
talking.
of Mario?
Yeah.
Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
Oh,
Oh, Princess Peach kicking ass.
Oh, Bowser's little shit.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
is that also just Jack Black?
Can you imagine?
Holy shit, Brie Larson. Oh my god.
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me.
Oh, Rosalina is who Brie Larson is playing.
I don't know. I have not played enough Mario to know who that is, for being honest.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that was.
Fun fact was this week the creator of Mario passed away.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's a fun fact, but
No, fun fact, like no one know about this. I read about this the other day.
you're right. That was very, very sad.
Yes.
Everything is Jack Black. I love Princess Rosie. Was Rosalina Peach's mom, or am I just like kind of?
Could be a sister.
Yeah, is it? Maybe let me know, Sabretooth. I appreciate you. Welcome.
All I know is Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong was in the first movie too.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was.
He needs to come back.
Donkey Kong.
He's the only one that can kick Mario's ass.
Dude, correct.
Oh my god.
All right, so let's move on now. I skipped one of the gaming news, and I apologize to both of you. I actually think we skipped. Nope, we're good. We're good. So you guys, obviously, we're big Marvel Rival fans here.
Yeah,
Of
absolutely.
course.
Season 4 has been amazing. Like,
Hope you guys
so
are
much
enjoying
fun.
it.
Are you guys ready to see the preview for season 5?
I am.
Season 5.
I've only seen one screenshot from it, so I'm excited to see the full trailer.
Fantastic. I present to you guys season 5 trailer.
But
Oh, interesting. Peach and Rosalina are not related. Good to know. They're not, apparently.
after they meet, maybe they'll fight.
Oh my god, another Marvel Rivals wedding.
You sure you're making the right choice, bub?
Not a doubt, Mona Lee.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
I'm free to be
Yep.
myself. But somehow, she manages to keep me grounded. She's my
Yeah, but-
whole world.
You know how troubled his past is.
What
Yet
kind
you
of dress she
still
wore?
chose
Wedding
him.
dress she wore?
Of course I did. Grim is
The
always
moon
with
haunts
me,
you.
no matter what.
Let us hope that stays true.
In the comic, they really did get married.
I think that's why they're doing this.
Like that.
Peter said, "You know how long I've been waiting for this." Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself.
The X-Men are coming.
Man, most of them, there's a good chunk of them are already in.
Yeah, but I need my boy Scott. Hell yeah. The goon will in fact be haunted.
Games Master?
Probably Games Master.
That's the
Yes.
Games Master because they were on a board with the chess pieces. And
That's
that's Games Master.
so the newest mode that's coming out is a very
Space one. Intergalactic.
I mean the whole storyline's intergalactic and alternate universe. It is most likely going to be Games Master for that new mode that's coming out. Marvel Rivals Season 5 does launch November 14th with Gambit as the first release character. Gambit will, in fact, be a strategist. This has already been announced. And the free suit for everybody available when Game Masters mode came out is the Iron Spider. Make sure you're on the
Yeah,
look for that.
nice.
It is the
Nice.
comic version, too, by the way.
Yes, even better.
That's
Yes.
beautiful.
Comes with a new emote and everything. It looks
Emo!
awesome. I don't know why the PS4 logo is still there. Do you guys still think Rivals is coming to PS4? Or is it just going to brick consoles?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe out of respect to the PlayStation 4, they put it in there. I don't know.
They said it last season. I don't think they ever put it on.
If anybody has PlayStation 4, if they have it, let us know.
I'm about to make a name for myself. What do you guys think Rogue's going to be? So we know Gambit's going to be a strategist. He's going to be able to heal the teammates and fight them. And he has a really cool team up with Magneto. Did you see it?
I did not.
Jungle outfit?
Not a costume. No, they have a team up. So when they're on the same team, they get a special ability.
Oh.
Magneto, you know how like when he does the melee, he swings that sword made of metal?
Yeah.
He could throw it when Gambit's on the team.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's sick.
it's pretty sick. She's a woman, support, JK. Nope, pretty beige Saber. It's funny because Saber is a woman too.
Still like a wedding dress.
Yeah. The goon. No, yeah, probably.
I think it's coming to PS4. I'm about to test it out with cross progression. Oh, that's right.
So
Cross
this,
progression also got announced in this update.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep, so that was big.
That's even bigger.
Is that just through the same console, or can I start playing on my Xbox?
You can start playing on your Xbox.
Oh,
As soon as the season launches, they're going to be having that out. So that's pretty exciting. Let's move on to some sad news before we get into our big finale. So I don't know how you guys feel about Funkos. I fucking love Funkos.
Yeah.
There was a very massive delt to their profit margins, and a bunch of articles come up saying that Funko might not survive another year. Now, I hope this isn't true. I love Funkos. Make sure you guys go out and support, buy all your Funkos, get what you guys need. Anthony and I have huge Funko collections. We got our father into collecting them. I don't know. I'm heartbroken by this.
When it comes to Funko, I've always been selective because if you like certain characters and you want to see them Funko eyes, as we call it, it's cool to have, So, because I'm a huge Marvel fan, I'm always picking up all the Marvel versions of the Funkos. But there's others like the Office. I remember.
My thing is
Horror.
this was bound to happen because they backed themselves into the corner pretty fast.
Yeah.
They made pops that no one cared about. The guy in the I think the entire original Spider-Man PS4 collection.
Mhm.
I don't need an MJ Funko Pop. I don't need a Miles and a not suit Funko Pop. When they made the second game, I didn't need alternate costumes for anyone. I just need the basic ones.
I needed them all.
Now, let me ask you a question. Did you think their downfall their downfall that's going on is because they produce too much, like too fast.
100%.
Yeah,
They would
that
have
could
slowed
totally
down
be.
and waited for us to request it or something. It would have
We don't need Funkos for every game and
for
every
everything.
movie
So I
and
guess
for every
I agree.
exclusive.
I mean, I did like it when it was coming out with all these Marvel ones. They
Yeah,
came
and
out.
but then they
All I know is Metal Gear Solid came out with 2. It was the boss and it was Big Boss, and that's all I needed. It was Snake and the boss.
also like for Marvel, they're remaking a lot of the basics.
Yeah,
Just
that was
call it-
unnecessary.
They're
Now
just calling it
that's
like
when it falls too
they're
much.
just calling it like the normal Marvel ones, which it undermines the original collectors. We're like, I have the original.
Did they
Well,
do
the
a
original.
DC version of the Funkos?
They have a lot
Yeah,
of DC
yeah.
I didn't see
Funkos,
the
yeah.
DC ones. I saw Superman, Batman.
They're not
Wonder
they're not
Woman,
as
but that
big.
was it.
I wouldn't say Marvel's definitely capitalizing on it a little more. But
That's true. Well, they have
True.
so many characters.
funny if you look at the screen, there's a big ass Superman Funko Pop. But that's besides the point.
And then crypto in there, so I'm sure.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
crazy. Well,
Well,
I
hey,
mean, it's
listen.
not dead yet.
buy
There's
the
still
game
hope.
before it gets delisted, people.
Oh my god, I would be so
Which
sad.
I think I might have to do this when we end this
I'm gonna
podcast.
buy all the DLC real quick.
Black Friday is gonna be a real hard hit for me.
Christmas is around the corner.
Oh my god, imagine that's what
So-
saves Funko, the game.
Yeah, shit. I'm very curious. I don't mean to rush through this Funko thing, but there
you're good.
is our last section of this show, at least last video we were watching.
It's a movie.
I am very curious on.
Yeah.
I have a lot of questions. I've heard zero information about this.
I think it just got announced like today. So while we were potting, so I didn't know about
Wait,
this coming in.
Back up a second before we go move on.
Yeah.
You said Funko's coming out with a game.
Oh, they have
It already
a game.
came out with the
Oh,
game.
it already came.
Yeah, the game's been out for like a year or two.
It's the characters are like the Office characters. They have
Oh,
the original
everybody.
movie monsters. Not everyone.
Oh, Invincible and Walking Dead.
Invincible. Yeah. So
Are they like adding more every 5 months or so?
I
game
think
go live?
it's
They finished
sporadic.
it, right?
Oh,
I don't know. It's finished, but well, they might be finished.
it might.
So
It might.
I hope-
See, they could keep adding it, making more exciting.
Marvel rivals this shit.
I just hope someone buys
Oh, yeah.
Funko so that
And then-
they don't go out of business.
As soon as they do it, they fucking announce more Terrifier 3 ones. So I'm loading my pockets while I can.
We'll see what happens. All right, guys, we have a big movie trailer, big reveal. I need to ask you both this though. Who's big fans of Kill Bill?
Everyone's big fan.
I've watched
Yeah,
both Kill Bill.
Both
Love
movies,
them.
right?
Love them.
Well,
And
guess what?
Tarantino's best
Guess what?
next to Pulp Fiction.
Guess what? I present to
All right.
you all.
Before we start this, is Tarantino connected to this?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Well, let's
Okay.
find out.
I present to you guys Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair, set for 2025.
Once upon a time, around the year 2003, there began a legend of bloody revenge.
Wait, are they just combining both movies into one movie?
Well, that's what it is. They better add something new to it.
I wouldn't necessarily be mad though.
You and I have unfinished
I was
business.
gonna say if it's also for 2025, I mean,
You ain't kidding.
it's not bad.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's just one movie.
Revenge.
Oh yeah, okay.
And we deserve to die.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? Yeah, I kind of did.
Hi.
It's actually original.
Come on. Well, give me the gore details. And we're talking the whole shebang.
It's not good.
Oh fuck.
That's not really black and white.
With all new unseen footage.
I've killed a hell of a lot of people to get to this point. And when I arrive at my destination, I am gonna kill Bill.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
This is what you get for fucking around, Yakuzas! Go home to your mother!
Only in theaters December 5th. What?
The fuck was that V for Vendetta thing?
Oh, well, I'll tell you in a second. I'll tell you in a second.
I know
I know.
about that.
Yeah,
too.
we'll
get
talk
to it.
about that.
Let me tell you something. I loved both movies when they first came out, but we had to wait a certain amount of time between part 1 and part 2. I like the idea they're doing it in one movie, but it's going to be a long movie. So I'm expecting 4 hours in the movie theater.
Probably 5 if there's
Like
added.
Anthony would say. But that being said, the scene where there's a bloody scene.
There's a lot of them.
There's one big fight scene, the scene in the club.
Yeah.
The movie originally that turned black and white because it was too bloody to show
In theaters at
altogether.
the time.
It wasn't passing some kind of like grade for the movie. when
Yeah,
it
it
came
did.
out.
Yeah, it
so
did.
they went around the corner, made it black and white, and still you knew what was happening, but it was black and white. So
Do you know
okay
why
to
that
see it.
happens?
Well, because
No, do you know why they ended up doing it that way?
why?
So the rating system, if that scene was in color, was gonna make Kill Bill an adults only movie.
Exactly.
So you had to be
The NC.
NCAA, it would have been beyond that.
I don't think it's called the NCAA.
That's college.
That's
football.
it's
college
college.
football. Why not?
Anyway,
But like it's the rating above R. It's like the ones. It's like
Yeah.
it's
too
a death
violent.
wish for every movie.
So
It's why most movies go not rated instead of that.
So now we're
But now
many
this is
years
unrated,
now,
so-
and it's unrated, and it's okay to see it that. But now, as
They're
movies
probably gonna sell
age-
it. It's probably gonna be sold as adults
possible.
only.
yeah, oh yeah. And
Hold on, but I'm sure kids are gonna still go see this.
Hell no.
Watch, you'll see, because those kids are not
Yes.
older now, so they're gonna go see it. But I think that fight scene alone is worth seeing in color,
Yeah, I
especially
agree.
that college day. It was-
See it in red. You're gonna see it in red.
But yeah, it's worth seeing. You know, it's a
It's-
date movie. Hint, hint, hint.
it's funny to kind of push it like the video games stop re-releasing shit in movie theaters. Keep
Like
playing-
doing the thing. Well,
keep,
they're
keep
following suit.
going.
Keep going.
But also, we don't have to buy a new fucking system to go see a new movie. We
Oh,
can
you
just
type
go-
shit. Type shit.
Exactly. It's just movie tickets and that's it.
No, completely valid.
Let's see.
So, did you hear about V for Vendetta getting a TV show on HBO?
I did not. With that being said, my Instagram algorithm has been showing me a lot of V from Vendetta stuff, but it's all like comic stuff and like shit from the movie. So I'm very, very curious to see what a show is going to be.
Here, if you want to check this out, this comes to us from what website is that? That's
Variety.
Variety.com. Oh, hold up. Variety almost our stream. Jesus. Variety has been reported on this first V for Vendetta TV series in the work at HBO.
So basically, it's a series. I don't know if it's a retelling of the original. It's a new take on it. We don't know, but it's after the success of Peacemaker.
I don't think it's
HBO.
Peacemaker that did this. I think it's
Because DC and HBO are working together. They're the same collaboration as Peacemaker.
what is the other production that was super successful that's based on Alan Moore's work?
Like,
Watchmen.
Watchmen.
okay. Who owns Watchmen?
This is off the heels of the Watchmen series.
I don't know. I mean, Watchmen series
It's
came out, like, how many years ago?
Financially
2
from
years?
Peacemaker, intellectually from Watchmen.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Fair enough.
Goddamn.
But you think Alan Moore's gonna see that?
Hell no.
Are we gonna see that?
All right, maybe
I don't know. I'm up in the air on it.
Alan Moore's like, all right, maybe comics aren't so bad. We're remaking your shit. Never mind.
I just hope it's a different. Maybe it's an updated take to the original, the movie itself, or the book. But and then just like go on from there instead of like sequel it. Don't sequel it.
Yeah, I'm
I
curious to see
think
what happens.
I think it was beginning, middle, end should have been done, but with a series,
Yeah.
they could stretch it out. But just
There's a lot to V for Vendetta that is hard to fit in just a single movie,
and
and it's hard to make a run of movies for
that's
V
why I
for
believe
Vendetta.
it's
So,
for a series.
To be fair, the movie was phenomenal. So
oh my god, yeah.
if the series is going to be just as good, then I'm here for it. If they're going to start adding shit, then I have no interest. I'm being very honest.
Well, no,
Things
there's
to
stuff-
stretch it out.
there's still more plot to draw out. You can't.
They could have
Sure,
added
you
more
can't fit a full
adventure.
revolution in an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
exactly.
2 hours.
They did. No, I'm just
It
kidding.
could have been more damage to the parliament or something.
It's
you know?
like, with that being said, like Watchmen could have had wonders if it was like a full show. Like obviously there's a Watchmen show, but
But the show isn't
To-
based off of the book, which
Yeah,
is probably
which-
it was more of a sequel, like
Like
a
the-
Gears Gap.
the Watchmen movie could have that first movie could have been changed into a modern day show and done so much better. I did not say that it was bad, just you got to make everyone really unlikable for that series to work. And then they tried to for the most part, and then Rorschach was kind of just him.
Yeah.
Fine. Instead of him being terrible.
You had to wait till mid-season of Watchmen to realize it was all connected. And I was kind of upset about that, but I got into it after it was.
The movie also made some big changes for Watchmen that I hope V for Vendetta doesn't get.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, the world got attacked by a giant alien in the book,
Right.
and in the show they blamed it on Manhattan.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, in the they blamed Manhattan in the comic too, but it was based off of what's his name killing a bunch of people, not the creature coming. So I don't know. I'm hoping V for Vendetta is going to be good. We've covered a lot today. I'm very pleasantly surprised.
A lot of video game news today.
Yeah.
More than anything.
A lot of movie news too. Very happy about that. Is there? Oh, wait, we have one more big announcement. So last show we talked about Brian Michael Bendis returning to Marvel. We actually have the official book he's going to return on. Do you want to talk about this?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Avengers. Right now is the finishing run of Jed McKay's series. But the issue 800, it's the anniversary issue. It's going to jump into 800.
Avengers 800.
It's Avengers 34, but because if you go by the legacy number,
It's 800.
And they're getting a lot of writers, past and present, to jump in and do a short story in it. And one of them, the returning debut of Brian Michael Bendis returning to the series, and he's setting up.
I'm a step away. Give me like 30 seconds.
So he's basically setting up the seed to what's coming up in the Avengers, which I think he's taken over. And it's also the return of the big three, as we call them, which is Steve Rogers, Captain America, Tony Stark, Iron Man, and Thor. I'm still questioning how they're going to do it, but remember, this is Bendis. He can do it, and he can bring back the Avengers to where it should be. And I believe, depending on how Jed McKay finishes the story and what he does after, it's going to be phenomenal. When it comes out, it's coming out in, I think it's going to be February or January. Look for it, Avengers 800, the return of Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah, that's going to be good. I know your biggest criticism you had was the end of the recent Thor series. Thor is both mortal and nobody remembers that he was Thor as a hero.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting to see how Brian Michael Bendis fits that back into his lore and kind of fixes the Avengers.
Of course.
Again, I think we've talked about it off stream, but this is the problem of so many writers having their fingers in the
in
pot.
case you didn't know, in case you didn't know, in that issue, the story that he's writing, he's being reunited with Ultimate Spider-Man's co-conspirator, Mark Bagley.
Oh, I did not know that.
So that's going to be huge.
That's going to be very big. Mark Bagley is the perfect artist, and Brian Michael Bendis is the perfect writer. So you can't ask for a better combination.
Exactly.
That's like Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo working at DC. Like it's going to be
maybe a little
phenomenal.
bigger. But okay.
I mean,
they're both legends, and
New 52 was really big too.
I mean, they both made Ultimate Spider-Man the best hot series.
They did
in 2000.
I would even say they probably made Spider-Man the biggest icon,
of course,
ever,
of course,
in the modern era.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad. I know Anthony's peeing. We're gonna say goodbye. That's gonna be the end of the show.
What he's doing.
He's fine. He's fine.
All right.
What else was he getting up for? Shit.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Exactly.
Before, so get it.
So we're gonna call that a show. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't, never mind. He's back. He's coming.
Right, we'll wait for him.
You have
the show. Hold the show. Hold the show.
Stop. Do you have an opinion on Brian Michael Bendis returning for Marvel?
And it's well accepted. He's a legend. He can come in and out of Marvel when he feels like it.
Did you hear too that he's going to be working with Mark Bagley on Avengers?
Mark Bagley's also a goat. So I mean, why not?
Yeah,
two goats.
Great combo.
Yeah,
so Anthony approved. See that? Nice.
All right, that's been the show. Thank you guys for joining us on Between the Panels. Make sure you check us out. We're live every Wednesday. And season 3 will be coming out of Comic Convo Express. So we hope to see you guys in the regular pod. My name is Pedro. I'm the host. Thank you to my co-hosts for joining. You can follow Anthony on all of his social medias at Webhead Vega, and Marvel Fanboy over there is only on here. So
and you can watch us also on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button, and we'll be here.
Yeah, leave the outros to me, buddy.
I gotta add to it.
Check us out on live Twitch.tv Yes,
This
by
is-
W.
And this is Between the Panels.
And make sure you follow us on the live twitch.tv/Comic Convo Express. Like I said, leave the outros to me. Bye, everyone.
Bye.